Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Talia. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day today. So let's talk. I am so sorry that I have not been here and I just went missing for like a month or something. It was a completely unplanned break. I did not mean to take that much time off. I didn't really mean to take any time off apart from obviously over Christmas, but I had all of my Christmas looks planned out. I had 4 looks that I was going to do for you guys, and I filmed my first one with no voice, and then when I was due to come and film my second look for you all, the morning that I was supposed to film, I woke up and my eye had swelled up like a golf ball. I don't know why, still don't know why, it just kind of happened, and obviously couldn't put makeup on it. I had to wait for it to go down, and when it did finally go down it was Christmas, so I couldn't really film over Christmas because obviously my son was home, and it's just been crazy ever since then. I got really poorly, we've had the lockdown, it's just felt like there's been barrier after barrier stopping me from filming, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take such a huge break off. I know that a few of you did actually reach out and check that I was okay, which really touched me that you actually missed me while I've been gone enough to send me a message and see if I was still doing the videos. I am. It was an unscheduled hiatus that I did not mean to take, and I shall not do it again, and I'm very sorry, and I'll try and keep you all updated if I am going to be off again. I didn't think that anyone would care, so it was really nice that you reached out and asked if I was alright. Yeah, so I've covered that. Let's carry on with this video. I did this brown smoky eye. I think it's such a classic simple look. I wanted to do like an easy look for my first video back. I've not done makeup in such a long time. I was like, okay, just go easy on yourself, Tal, just do a smoky eye, you know how to do that. This is what I've done today. I thought it'd be a nice kind of Valentine's date night sort of look, while Valentine's Day is only next month. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so the palette that I want to use today is this Revolution one. It's called Reloaded Velvet Rose. It's a beautiful neutral palette. So I wanted to do a bit of a neutral look today, kind of like a brown smoky eye, while Valentine's Day is approaching. I thought it'd be a nice kind of date night look. This palette I actually picked up for £5, which was an absolute bargain. But this is what it looks like inside. Like I say, it's got some beautiful neutral shades in there. I have already primed my eyes and filled in my eyebrows, and let's get started. So the first shade that I'm going to go in with is this one right here. They don't have names on them unfortunately, but it's just a nice light brown. It's kind of a warm brown. I'm just going to take that on a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Now I'm just going to blend that out up towards my brows. It's just taking this shade down here. It's kind of a warm brown again, but just like a bit darker than the one we just used. And I'm just going to put that below where I've just put that first shade. Okay, so those colours went on really nice. So far I'm really impressed with this palette. I normally use my Morphe palette to do like a brown smoky eye. I did ask on my Instagram, I did a poll if people thought that Morphe was a drugstore brand or not, but a lot of you said no, so I'm not going to feature Morphe on this channel. Okay, next, just on a flat brush like this. It's kind of a fluffy, thick, flat brush, so I can use it to blend into my crease. But I'm going to take this shade up on the top. I'm just going to pack that onto my brush, and then I'm putting that all over my lid. And just using a small blending brush, I'm going to blend that out into those crease shades. Going back in with that first brush that we used with no product on, I'm just going to blend all that out and make sure there are no harsh lines. So there is a little bit of fallout with this palette when I use the dark brown shade, but that's fine as long as you do your eyes before your face, which I do. If not, I would recommend, if you're using this palette, to put down some powder to catch any fallout. I'm going to use some mascara now. This is the Revolution Big Lash Extra Large Volume Waterproof Mascara. Now I'm just going to add some lashes. I don't use branded lashes, but I will link down below where I get them from, along with everything that I've used on my face. I always link it down in the description box if you're ever curious. Now for primer, I'm going to use the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer as usual. It's my favourite primer. I know I need to start testing some new primers out for you guys, and I will get onto that, but this one just really works with my skin, so this is the one that I'm going to be using today. And for foundation, I'm going to use the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation in the shade 104. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Ultimate Radiant Under Eye Concealer in the shade C1. And then to set all that, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Setting Powder and ignore the eyelash glue that's stuck on it. Now I'm going to bronze my face and contour my face using the Revolution Pro 4K Bronzer Palette and this shade up here. I'm going to contour with the NYX High Definition Blush in the shade Taupe, and it's cracked and I'm absolutely good because it's my favourite contouring powder of all time. And for blush, I'm going to use the Essence The Blush in the shade Blooming. And for highlight today, I'm using the I Heart Revolution Tasty Peach. Okay, now going back to the eyes, I'm going to take the Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette again, and I'm just going to take the lightest shade that we used earlier on our crease, and I'm just going to put that all under the lower lash line and just really smoke it out. And going in with a small flat brush, I'm going to take that dark shade that we used on our lid. I'm going to put that all just right underneath the lower lash line. Then taking a really small blending brush, I'm going to go in with that shade that we used to blend out the dark colour, and I'm going to use that again to blend out the lower lash line and just to make it really smoky. This is a touch that I really like to do whenever I do a brown smoky eye. I think that it just brings the whole look together. I'm going to take this nude eye pencil. This one is by Gosh and it is in the shade 005 Nude, and I'm just going to put that into the waterline. Okay, so I've just added mascara to my lower lash line, and now I'm going to go in with this shade that's in the corner, and I'm going to put that in the inner corners of the eye. Now for lips, I want to keep it quite nude and natural. I'm going to use the Revolution lip liner in the shade The One. For lipstick, I'm going to use the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Silk Indulgent, and then I'm going to go over it with the Friends Revolution lip gloss in the shade Joey. Okay, and that completes this look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. The Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette I think is such a good buy, especially for the price. You can't argue it for £5. I'm really happy with it. I think the colours blended beautifully. I think it's just a really good palette, and you always need a good neutral palette in your collection if you're like me and you're constantly looking for new ones. This is a really good one to purchase. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for all your patience while I've not been filming, but I am back now and I will try my very best to keep it regular and scheduled for you guys. Every Monday I will be here, hopefully. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a big thumbs up down below. That really helps me out. So I hope that you have a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one. Bye!